Jordy, in life, I can bring an argument to you and change my mind. I can do that.
So why are you arguing with me?
Who?
Why are you arguing with me?
Because you brought argument back to the number 9 point.
Change your mind.
I can still argue it. I still think I can compare. You're the one that thinks.
So we can argue then.
Stop arguing if you think it's not an argument.
So change your mind. All right, we've already debated 2007-2008 Manchester United versus 2019-2020 Liverpool. Manchester United won that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to swap out Skits, who was very scared of his own opinion, and we're going to bring in someone who's never been less scared of his own opinion.
You know what you're doing to me? You're just tagging people that are just going to disagree with me. That's what you're doing. But you guys, let me say this now. It's cool. I'm African. I can stand alone and do this.
Why are you on the defensive? We don't even know the debate yet.
But wait, that can't even be true because Skits made no contributions. What are you talking about?
Skits didn't back you.
I tagged him. He came and did nothing.
He danced. It's got too hot.
He started beefing the fucking microphone. Today, we're going to watch an extended highlights package on Amazon of Arsenal versus Liverpool from the 2003-2004 season. It's a good representation of that Arsenal team. Obviously, Jordy, we know that Specs is a disrespecter of Thierry Henry.
Really?
Very much so.
You're going to say for real?
Very much so.
Why? Because I just made that small opinion about number 9.
You called him domestic god.
You also said that if Nicolas Anelka doesn't leave Arsenal, Thierry Henry never happens.
Wait, 1 second. Before we get into number 2, I never said domestic god. That was scripts.
Yeah, yes you did.
Yeah, but you agreed though.
And then you said, wheel it. That's perfect. He's that guy that's bad in ends, but when he goes Oxford Street, there's bigger man.
Yeah, I agree with that point.
He can go Oxford Street. Henry can go Oxford Street.
100%. Yeah, 100%.
I guess preconceptions. What are you saying? Are you expecting to be convinced by Arsenal 03-04 as being the better team of the 07-08 Man United?
Oh no.
What?
You don't reckon this seems better?
Wait to what year is this? Invincible year?
Is Invincible year?
Yeah. No. Actually, no. I'm going no.
Right, because of 12 draws.
Are you convinced? Are you convinced? 03-04 better.
I've never seen him roll his eyes.
07-08, we're talking about Ferdinand, Vidic, Van der Sar, Evra. Who did we say was at right back? Wes Brown. Scholes, Carrick, Hargreaves, Giggs, Rooney, Ronaldo, Tevez.
Oh, God.
Tough, innit? What was our team? What was ours? Laurent, Campbell.
Well, we'll deal with that after, but that's the team that beat the current Liverpool team in our last debate.
But I can see why that would happen, to be fair. I can definitely see why that happened. This one's it's a bit more tricky. This is difficult.
Specs, what are you saying? What do you expect us before we watch this? What are you expecting to say?
I'm expecting to say Arsenal had the better team.
You reckon 03-04 better than 07-08?
We didn't lose to you.
True. Man United lost 5 times that year.
But then you got to assess the competition and what was going on. By that time, money's involved in the game a lot more. Chelsea are involved. Man City have just got money. Arsenal are thereabouts. I think there are a lot more better teams in the Premier League when Man United are competing. And if you take a look at Cristiano Ronaldo and what his career done, Henry was the best player in our team. Look what he went and done. In comparison to Cristiano Ronaldo, it's a fucking grain of sand on the beach. And Henry went on to do bits, but it's not even nowhere near.
Big age difference.
Definitely a big age difference. I hear that, but still, what Ronaldo's done, he's 35 years old, playing like he's 25. It's not.
But if
it's just not fair.
Just talking about 07-08, Ronaldo was a beast that year, top scored.
He was a fucking.
The thing about this Arsenal team, Arsenal team used to beat teams in the tunnel.
Yeah.
Because these guys were high.
Yeah.
Your points high. From goalkeeper to up front. So for me, psychologically...
But it's a transition though. I think this era in football, it lasted so long that you can sort of clock how you can defeat this era in football. But 04-05 was the transition of football because of money. So therefore the process of becoming a good team speeds up much quicker.
What did Arsenal do in Europe?
They lost to Chelsea. Wayne Bridge scored a last minute winner. But that year in the Champions League, do you remember who won it? Porto, they beat Monaco in the final. It was a bad if there was ever an excuse for Arsenal about what did they do in Europe, it is that year was ridiculous. European football wasn't as strong as Premier League football was in 2017.
No, it was.
Barcelona's about to happen. Real Madrid is not happening. Bayern Munich is not happening.
This team is definitely, I'd say, physically more dominant than 07-08.
Central defense. I mean, we'll go through position group by position group, but for now, let's watch Arsenal versus Liverpool from the 2003-2004 season. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited.
I love Arsenal.
I haven't watched a game from this era for a long time.
I have. I watched one this morning. I really loved football then because I didn't really have much other things to worry about in life.
I can't see Ronaldo coming and Rooney and Tevez coming Highbury and thinking they can get all that space. These guys are physical.
I don't know. I think you need to remember some of the European encounters that we had, bro. We were embarrassed in Europe a couple of times by teams that don't even deserve.
True.
Like one time, I remember, like I think 2 seasons before this. Okay, we beat them, but we beat Leverkusen 4-0.
Look at your
but
bench.
bruv,
Look at your bench.
the bench is
It's
strong.
a good bench.
That's a strong bench.
That's a good bench.
Rami
Boys,
Shaban. Okay,
Rami
fine.
Shaban.
Martin
Oh my
Keown,
God.
Jose Antonio Reyes, Edu
Edu,
Clichy. Come on. And that is the full Arsenal team, isn't it?
That was.
As far as 11. There's
It
no one
was.
missing there.
I didn't see anyone missing.
Lumberg,
No.
Pires, Gilberto Vieira,
Yep.
Bergkamp, Omri.
And do you know why this is a really important game as well? This is off the back of in the week us going out of the FA Cup and the Champions League. So we went out to Man United in the FA Cup, Paul Scholes goal, and then
Resilience.
Wayne Bridge. Before
round?
he was atting Ned on Instagram.
What round? FA Cup.
FA Cup semi-finals. Semi-finals, bro.
Gerard Houllier doesn't get enough credit for transitioning Liverpool from that terrible Roy Evans era into like what became the Benitez era. He actually did a good job.
Yeah, but he kind of went backwards because this is 2004. So in 2001, he does that monumental treble. He beats Arsenal.
There was nothing monumental about that treble.
I was trying to be nice. Like, if you take a look at that 2001 team to this in 3 years, they became worse.
I disagree. I think everyone else got better, and I think they hit a wall. But you're looking at what he's done with Owen. He's developed Owen, developed Gerrard. Danny Murphy's on the bench. He's got a defensive. Huppia's Henshaws. Defensively, they were nothing before this. I mean, they've got the bones of a team that actually Benitez takes over and doesn't do that much to win the Champions League.
You see?
This one's tougher for me.
You see what Arsenal doing?
I'm looking at it.
You see what Arsenal doing?
Yeah.
Corners coming in and they're pushing people
Yeah,
around.
I hear you. I see you.
Arsenal conceded 26 goals this season, which is a very low return. Very low. Not as low as Man United's 07-08, which was 22.
Lawrence scares me.
Bro.
He's got an uncle's face.
Do you know what I say about Laurent? I went to the Emirates a couple of years ago, you know, with the Wall of Legends where all the players and their seats at Highbury and that thing. He was just walking past, coming down the stairs. I thought, this guy's an invincible. No one's giving him no attention whatsoever.
That's what I hate, man.
Humble guy, man.
Why do you hate that?
I just feel like it's like
Right,
that should be remembered. That
Pause. Take your chain off and then make the point.
No. This is spiritual. This is spiritual. This chain costs more than.
Then everything I'm wearing.
No, don't change your wearing the necklace.
Oh, sorry.
Just to let you know, anyway, it's wood. Speaking of wood, once again, I can't see the Man U midfield being.
This is 1-0. Flipping out. Terrible defending.
That's
That
wild.
is terrible.
I mean, that
defending.
is that's a routine corner. They went beyond the back post to head it back, dive and head it back into the box.
Let's be serious, Tego. The
That's
corner was
childish.
overhit.
It was tactical. It was
overhit.
childish. That was a childish corner. That's a childish corner. Look at it.
That is an under 11s.
Yeah, look, it's set up. That's childish. The thing about Highbury is because the cameras are so close to the pitch. You see a through ball like this one here, and you can't. When you're watching it live, you can't really even see how class that is. But then you watch it here, and you're like, what the fuck?
Do you know what moment that was? When Bergkamp gives that ball to Freddie Ljungberg.
100%.
I didn't clock how good the pass actually
amazing
was.
against Juventus.
The thing is, as good as this Arsenal side was, yeah, and it is a good Arsenal side, why it's so difficult for me to give it to them, even watching this game, it's bruv, in the Europe, they just always disappointed me. It's just that if they're so good, if they're as
But
good
they
as
lost to a Premier League team, though. It wasn't even like it was in Europe. They lost to a Premier League team. They lost in a childish way, but they lost to a Premier League team.
But arguably, this is our best ever team that we've had in the Premier League. And
It
we lost
definitely
in a
is the best ever
childish
team.
way in the Champions League.
Yeah,
It just disappoints me. Do you know what I mean? Like, this previous season, I can accept going out to Bayern Munich. Fair enough, but
I'd say it's disappointing. I'd say the thing about it is that this is Arsenal players, so many of them, peaking.
yeah.
So, like, if you look at Arsenal 2 years later, who's left? Henry's got 1 year left.
Yeah.
I think Ljungberg's got 1 year left.
Yeah.
Torre's gone. Torre's got a year left. Ashley Cole's gone. He's at Chelsea. Like, Vieira's gone.
In 2 years, the side was
Bergkamp's
dead.
gone. Yeah, so this is really a team at its physical peak. These guys are these are grown adults.
Yeah. This is a classy
So many
team.
of the best Premier League teams ever are like young players and senior players. This is Ashley Cole's really the only young player there. Kolo Toure maybe.
I have to agree,
See
bro.
Ljungberg again.
Great.
Probably one of the worst footballers I've ever seen. But he had to play because he was super effective.
He's very, very effective. He always knew where a goal was, fam. Goal on his debut against you, man.
I wanted
Quickly.
Robeck to be like him, but that's another story.
Yeah, wanting the
That's
wrong
another
things.
story.
Yep. That was Henry.
That was Henry.
If that was there too. But yeah, as I was saying, guys, man, yeah, this game's looking alright.
I was not the biggest Freddie Ljungberg fan, you know.
No.
Because this is 2004. I was a fan like 2002, red hair, boom. By 04, I was like, if he left, I wouldn't be pissed off, you know.
Nah, he was the one you'd want. If you were going to lose a player, he'd be the one you get rid of. Jens Lehmann, obviously he's the Germany goalkeeper in 06, or is it? Yeah. He takes over Oliver Kahn for the 2006 World Cup, right?
Yeah.
So this is him. You might say this is him at his peak. Obviously, he hasn't lost a league game for Arsenal at this point.
Nope.
Doesn't do that for another few months.
So
Oh, come on.
That's a finish. That is a
number
finish.
9, drifting between the lines, traps it, delivers it, left foot, early finish. Oh,
So I used to see Etienne do that all the time.
Now we have to get that done.
Honestly, Specs, and you got to take
The
into
Eto'o-
consideration.
the
Look,
Eto'o rewatch
this
along
is
that
DTR Harman. Whatever, that's a foul though. That is a foul.
we need someone to edit together Henry versus Eto'o.
Ooh,
Don't get
dude,
me
there.
Listen, Henri's movement and finishing was world class. Don't get me wrong.
No.
Don't get me wrong.
Through his legs, close to
God.
Through
Just
his
so
legs.
instinctive, like he finished early.
You see that year, Jordy? Anelka was better at that.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yes.
I trust you.
Bruv, do you remember Anelka against Spurs? The season before.
it's long.
Bruv, the season before he left, when we beat him 3-1.
So Anelka's
I
brother's
trust
fault.
you. When did he leave?
999.
You see, I was 4.
Is it? My lord, you missed out.
I still got faith in the man. Them.
Who?
United.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you with this game ain't over, yeah.
That's like physicality is new, bruv.
Yeah, I mean, physically, Gilberto Silva and Patrick Vieira
He just got left on the
versus
floor.
Scholes, Hargreaves, and Giggs. That's come on.
Oh, well, let's put it on the floor and play.
Do you know what?
Yeah, they could play as well.
That's the thing. You want to play against this Arsenal side.
What
That's
a pass.
Oh,
beautiful.
But what
What
are we
a
doing?
pass.
Wow.
What's formation you got there? 4-4-2.
4-4-2,
Yeah.
yeah. But it wasn't
Well,
4-4-2 though.
4-4-1-1, really.
It was 4-4-2 defensively, and then offensively, God knows.
Yeah, it was just drift.
See, Gerrard could do that pass. Carrick could have done that Gerrard pass, I'll say, if they played each other. Because Carrick had that in his locker.
You can't
Look at this.
compare
Look at
Carrick
this.
and- you compare
Look at
Carrick
this.
and Gerrard.
No.
Passing.
What did
Passing
you?
ability.
No, take a look at. Just take a look at this.
Yeah, it's a great pass.
That's not even straight.
But Carrick can do that. Are you not rating Carrick?
I love Carrick, but you can't compare him to Gerrard. Gerrard carries games.
I'm not. I just said Carrick can do that pass.
But I'm saying to you, that pass happens because Gerrard's Gerrard. I reckon most people can do that pass, but that situation and that happening.
So
is
you're not
because
rating Carrick?
he's Gerrard.
His link up with Owen was another story as
There's
well.
another story, bro. Like they're just some telepathic thing. Fam.
One
That's
second.
like
No. We're not going to do that.
what?
I just said Carrick can do that pass. Now you guys are
No,
that.
because you said you compared it against Arsenal. I reckon I'm Carrick.
Yeah, against Arsenal, if they play
I
each
don't
other.
think he would though.
He
I
can, but
don't-
wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's capable of doing it, but I just think he can't do it.
You didn't see Carrick do that a lot.
Wait, look at that.
Oh, Thierry Henry!
Never seen Eto'o
Let me
do
tell you
that.
something.
Never
Let me tell you
seen
something
Eto'o
now.
do
Let me tell you
that.
something now. Do you know where that goal started from? The left.
Can you wheel
Right.
it? Can you wheel it?
Eto'o would have been on the left. Because he's
Well,
a natural number 9.
So why do you
This
play
is
on the
what
left
I'm saying.
for Inter Milan?
Who? I'll tell you, that's again, now we're going to go into this tactical game talk now. He's talking about Mourinho's tactical years. Oh, you know why he played on the left.
Brother, that goal.
So now you're doing Discovery Channel. This is not fair. So how comes we can't do it?
He took it to the left, by the way. It started
look at
in the
that,
middle.
look at
Took
that,
it to the
look
left and then brought it back.
He was in the left. He was in the left.
You see that
He was
technique
there.
and that class.
Look how, you see Henry, look where, like, he
Did
had
you
that.
just see what Carragher did?
All right, Jordy, can I ask you a question? You said you were 4 when this. 4, very, very young when this football was happening, really and truly.
Not this
and,
one.
and
No,
Elka.
he's
And not
nine.
good Jordan, move from there.
Nine,
But
he's nine.
you see the way this Arsenal team looks. You know, some teams you'll watch old football, you're like, that could never survive today. The way this team looks, could this survive today?
Oh, actually, that's bad.
Yes. Yes.
Wenger
You
was
can
a
see it though,
visionary.
because it's powerful, it's fast.
Yeah, it's powerful, it's fast. They're
techie.
good on the floor.
Yeah.
They're good in the air. And they're good psychologically.
Where's their
Super
weaknesses?
aggressive. The weakness might just be that the wide players might not have enough legs in a modern game.
Okay.
As good as Pires was, he might not have the legs to do the shift that a Salah and a Mane has to do now.
So sad.
Everything came from the left. Everything.
Who?
With Henry.
Newcastle?
Bro, he was a good 9, man.
Was he a 9? Was he a 9 though?
Yeah.
Who?
Yes.
Who?
I think when you watch him, that's not a number 9.
This is his second goal.
Do you know what
by
you
the
should
way.
do? Then this
Should we
is
talk about the first goal?
I
As a
think he
9.
moved around. I think he moved around so much. It's hard to tell.
Alright,
That's
Specs,
just my
go and
opinion.
watch 05-06 season where he had to play up front by himself with 5
Fam,
in
you're
midfield.
crucifying him for being mobile.
No, because I said natural number 9.
Which doesn't mean anything.
It does mean something.
What's natural got to do?
you know
with
what it is?
Who's the
You're
better one?
Etu scored more career goals.
No, and by the way, Specs, you should never have brought that up. I researched it.
Is Etu scored more?
This is a howler, Specs.
Who scored
Oh
more?
no!
This is a howler, Specs.
I've
got
got
a
it on my phone. I've got it on my phone.
No, call runner.
Right? We're gonna remove New York.
He's taking away a team.
We're gonna remove New York.
No, we don't do New York here.
We're
I don't
taking
do
New
America.
York out of it.
You have to take it out.
Okay, so then in that case,
not true.
in that
No,
case,
yeah, no.
All right, so let's remove Angie Makashkala.
okay, I will keep
How about
and
that?
I will keep his goals for Angie in Europe.
Yeah.
But I will take out all his league goals in Angie.
No, just do Italy, Spain, and thing. Just,
Fantastic.
Yeah, forget all that stuff.
Thierry Henry, 28 at Monaco,
Yeah.
3 at Juventus, 226 at Arsenal, 49 at Barcelona, 2 at Arsenal again, 308. Samuel Eto'o, 4 at Leganes, 70 at Mallorca, 130 at Barcelona, 53 at Inter, 9 at Angie, Europe only.
Wait.
Europe only.
Wait,
Europe
wait,
only. When he plays
I
in
don't
Europe,
care about Russia
he
and
played in the
America.
Champions League. He played in the Champions League for
No,
Angie.
forget Angie, man. Come on, man.
12 for Chelsea,
Yeah.
4 for Everton, 2 for Sampdoria. Now, Henry's total was 308. Samuel Eto'o's 284.
No, that's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
Do you know why that's right? Because
Why?
you even asked him to take out a team and he didn't.
I could take 9 off if you want, or we can add Angie's again.
You
And there's
even
things
asked
still
him
above.
to take out MLS and he did.
No, he's done it wrong.
Oh, by the way, Henry scored again.
Oh, at number 9.
Yeah,
Let's just reload it.
Don't. Let's not do this. The cameras are here.
he's doing words too much.
And now we've missed
Why-
this goal again.
Why are you putting them together? Why do I have to do what you're doing and put them together at
No,
Barcelona?
I'm trying to be. I'm trying to prove it with
Because
every metric possible.
He's saying, oh, they played 3 seasons together.
Yeah.
So why have I got to compare them together at
All
Barcelona?
right, cool. What's
No,
your point?
I'm saying.
What's your point?
At what point do any of these numbers matter? Because you were saying top goal scorer, and I'm saying that's actually not a fact.
What? And Mallorca's history?
What's Mallorca got to do with it?
What do you mean? What's Mallorca?
All right, ask me. What's your point? Because I'm still confused on your point.
Yeah,
What's
what is your point? Go on.
You bought Henry's goal.
Forget what team.
No,
you
you
said.
did.
What's
Let
your
me tell
point?
you. Don't stop cutting me up. Stop
Go
cutting me
on.
up.
Go on.
You said to me, Henry. Look at Henry's goal at for Arsenal against Roger Bernabeu. I said to you,
Again. No. This is on this show. On this
is
show.
poor.
On this show
days.
right now.
You don't. You're
Why you
adding,
stuttering?
just grabbing,
No,
changing,
no, moving, no,
changing, moving, adding, changing,
Specs.
moving,
Specs,
adding.
Specs, I can't edit. We can't edit this show to include arguments we had on WhatsApp.
Bro,
So let's focus on what we talked about here.
Are you-
You said
Yeah.
Eto'o scored more career goals. I said, okay, let's do this. And you wanted Angie deleted
what is
completely.
your stat? What are you reading off?
This is all Wikipedia.
So how come I'm reading different? How come I'm seeing
You,
different?
you,
stats?
you went through club by club the way I did it. Or you just found a number.
Oh, what? So the totals on Wikipedia is a lie.
No, what are you talking about? If you go club by club, the numbers, I've added together the numbers at their significant clubs. That's
But
what I'm saying
why
to
are you adding them yourself if the totals at the bottom on the
Because the
Wikipedia?
total includes all the clubs that we said we would delete, like New York and Angie and
But Eto'o, but even
Player
You have
score.
to throw away the shovel now.
no,
please.
I hear that.
Please.
But this is what I don't understand. When I was looking at the stats,
yeah,
and I just looked at the total.
Yeah.
I didn't take out no teams.
All right.
Eto'o was higher.
okay. But I just told you,
So
I
you've
gave
taken out-
you that option. I said I'll give you Angie 9. I won't give you the Russian league goals, and I said I'll take out Thierry Henry's New York goals just to be fair.
So why is Henry higher now when you're taking it out?
because if you look at Samuel Eto'o, he played for like 10 more teams in his career where the goals were adding
So
up.
who's got more goals here? Who's got more goals?
Depends.
That's what I don't understand.
But no, who's got more goals? Who's got more goals at the elite level? Not
Oh, so-
because,
oh,
no,
so
because
why
I
didn't
offered
you-
you
oh,
because
you see what I'm saying?
you said get rid of
You see
MLS.
what I'm saying
'Cause
about what
you
you've
said
done?
you said get rid of MLS.
No.
And then when MLS went, Angie goals had to go. And let me just read you the other teams he scored his goals for, Samuel Eto'o. Let me just read you the other teams he scored his goals for.
So now I get
Qatar
it.
SC,
I get what you've
Qatar
done.
SC,
No.
Konyaspor,
No.
Antalyaspor.
No.
Oh, come on, Specs, man. Come on.
I said club
man.
career. I said club career goals.
Howler.
He goes, okay, no, let's take teams out.
Howler.
If you do your elite thing,
Yeah.
then you're right. But what does that mean
Right
to my
about what?
statement about club career goals?
It means.
I don't understand.
It means.
Let me tell you what it means. It means at the elite level, there was a better player. It was Henry.
I said to you in the group, I said, you know what? boys, maybe we need to stop comparing.
This was your comparison, and then you started having the howler, and you're like, do you know what?
You lot said we can compare.
This is against the rules. This
You said
comparison
we
is
can
against the
compare.
rules.
You said we can't.
Yeah, but you said we can because
You
Henry
started
played number 9.
it. You started it. You the one that
started
came.
it.
No one here said Samuel Eto'o's worse than Terry Henry. You came and said, boys, I thought about it.
Yeah.
Eto'o's better number 9 than Henry.
Yeah.
And then when you started losing, you said, you know what? We can't compare them.
It's not about losing. It's about listening to people's points and realizing certain things.
The
It's not about winning and losing. When you not bring your points to arguments,
I'm just laughing.
when you not listen,
You brought
when
top
you
scorer to the argument. Then when I batted
when-
it back, you said you
No,
can't count top
Tego,
scorer.
you're too focused on winning and losing. I'm saying to you, when you're bringing a point to argument, I'm thinking about what you're saying. Then I said to you,
But you
do
never
know what?
acknowledge them. You just,
Of course I did. You see?
you always just
Of
say.
course I
You
did.
always say it's not relevant.
All right, I'm gonna ask you a question. Did I once say in a group and on live, boys, maybe we need to stop comparing? Did I
Yeah,
say
but
that?
that's called losing.
No, it's losing and winning up to you. I don't care about losing and winning.
Yes, you
Let me tell you
do.
something. You did say that, but it's you that started it, and it's you that compared.
Jordy, in life, I can bring an argument to you and change my mind. I can do that.
So why are you arguing with me?
Go on then.
Why are you arguing
Go on
with me
then.
now?
Because you are because you brought an argument
Okay.
back to the number 9
So
point.
change your
'Cause
mind.
I can still argue it. I still think I can compare. You're the one that.
So we
thinks
can
you can't.
argue then.
Stop
so-
arguing if
so-
you think it's not an argument.
So change your mind.
You're bringing the argument to the argument
All right.
to the number 9.
All right,
but
Specs.
you said it's not an argument, so you stop arguing.
No, because of what he said now.
Specs Jordy. Commenters, right? You've heard most of the facts of this debate. Because when we had this debate on live, there weren't that many facts available. Whenever Specs would say something that was like, Pep said this or did this.
Oh, so I didn't bring facts.
Hold on. No,
you said I bring facts.
Well, no.
My club career goals wasn't a fact.
I
No.
can't believe.
1 second. My club career goal wasn't a fact when I said it at the time.
But I brought you factual context.
No, you don't answer my
And
question.
I offered you it.
Tego, answer my question.
Yes.
When I brought you the facts and said club career goals,
Yeah.
was that a fact?
That was that was a fact.
So why are you telling me?
44 goals for Antalya Sport is a fact. Commenters, let us know with all the facts on the table. 'Cause I don't think we're ever going to bring anything new to the light here. Who was the better number 9?
I've never heard
And
of-
can we compare number 9? Can we compare them? Because 1 minute we can, 1 minute we can't. He scored 1 from the left, 2 from the middle.
To say we can't compare Henry and Neto is insane.
It's
But-
insane.
But I can't believe Poet's been the quietest guy here.
Because Henry's the best, and there's nothing.
He's got a tattoo of him. He knows he's biased. All right, let's watch this. Let's watch this third Henry goal, Specs, and we can decide if he can play number 9.
I bought you club career goals.
Forget.
You've agreed this is
We're
facts.
moving on.
Now you're using it to win the
We're
argument.
moving on.
It doesn't work like that.
It does. Because Antalya Sport goals and Angie's league goals, they don't count.
All right,
Do you know what I'm
Just like the
happy
New
about?
York goals don't count.
You have to watch this back.
let's go.
All right.
That's why I'm happy.
All I'm saying to you, just don't forget Eto at Mallorca and
Okay.
how we carried Mallorca.
Okay.
Just don't
no,
forget
we're not
that.
doing this. We're not doing this.
Just don't forget
You
that,
said
innit?
the word carried about 1,000 times in the group.
It's
the other day.
massive.
I'm
It's
done
massive.
with it. Let's.
They
watch
won the
end-
Copa del Rey.
Let's watch the end of this game.
They won the Copa del Rey. Who's Eto playing with?
That year they won the Copa del Rey. Who was Mallorca's top goal scorer?
Someone else.
Specs.
What?
I know you know the answer. Who was Mallorca's top goal scorer the year they won the Copa del Rey?
No, it was.
It was Walter Pandiani.
Okay.
He carried them to what?
You see,
Okay, and we move. Specs, we have to
This
leave
is a
this.
different
We have,
comparison.
because ultimately the viewers are going to decide in the comments, and they're going to tweet at
Forget the
Specs
viewers.
Gonzalez. They're going to tweet the crowd. Throw the chairs in. He will read the comments.
I'm coming 1 point. You guys have taken me like this.
I love you.
All right,
this.
Specs.
Stick here.
Specs. At the end of the day, none of us are going to back down.
Who?
None of us.
It's
No.
it's not about winning and losing. This is my opinion.
Relax. None of us are going to back down.
Yeah.
The commenters, the crowd are going to throw chairs in. Let them handle the chairs. We'll come back. We'll revisit this in the
They don't
future.
even know it.
We'll revisit this. Well, they're on YouTube right now, so they can
Specs.
YouTube his Mallorca.
It's
goal.
not up. I told you it's not on YouTube.
Poet. Spec said, boys, I think this. We said, no, we think this. I don't think we should compare.
What can you do? I don't understand why you can't do that though.
Let's play.
We're going to move on. We're going to watch the last few minutes of Liverpool versus, what is it, 4-2 right now?
Yeah. Do you know what you remind me of? My baby mum, and we don't talk no more.
Not putting that in the edit.
At least you speak the same language.
All right, that could go in the edit.
I loved after 70 minutes when Thierry Henry's t-shirt just came out, and it just looked like,
Yeah.
like he had a cape on.
Yeah, it's like you know, when you're just done a hard day's work, and then you're just like, you know what, fuck it.
You know what I mean?
I'm done. Let's just mess about now.
muck about. You're tired of being compared to Etu. I understand.
2003, 2004. Thierry Henry does not know Samuel Eto'o's name.
Oh, that's wrong. It's I'm joking, Spencer.
No, it's cool, man. But the elite one pissed me off. I didn't even see Angie and all them teams in there. I'm fuming. But I'm coming back.
You need to check your mirrors.
Boys, let me just say this now. Liverpool this half,
Yeah.
It's clattered, isn't it?
terrible.
Yeah.
They ain't done. Gerrard done a nice ball in the first half and thought that's it. He can go to his missus.
Let's talk about Arsenal 03-04 versus Man United 07-08.
I realised, boys, in the second half that Man United would have a hard game.
Jens Lehmann or Edwin van der Sar.
Easy.
2008 to 2004.
I'm going with Lehmann.
Lehmann, he's conceded 4 more goals than van der Sar that year.
Who?
Lehmann.
Nah, the thing is, it
But
doesn't matter.
he's lost 5 less games.
Van der Sar, the thing is, I know how important Lehmann was to Arsenal. I know the little things he used to do in corners and all of that, and I'm not saying Van der Sar wasn't important to United, but us having Rami Shaban playing in goal is much more detrimental to us than anything else. I'm going for Lehmann.
Kushak.
Kushak was decent.
So you're saying Van der Sar?
I'm gonna go
Van der Sar 08. What are you saying?
I'm gonna go Van der Sar because of goals conceded.
I'm gonna go Lehmann because he didn't lose the game.
I'm gonna say Lehmann as well because that was his peak, and it was like a build up to that. I guess that was Van der Sar's peak as well. This is one we're gonna have to leave to the comments, I think.
I'm bare biased because I'm an Arsenal fan and I thought I'm going to be biased.
I would say it's 50-50 for me. You're saying Lehmann, so it does give it to Lehmann officially.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
I'm saying Lehmann, but it's 70-36 in my head.
Yeah, it's tough.
I'm saying Lehmann because I'm biased, but if someone said Van der Sar, I would.
Yeah, that's the
Less
tough
goals
thing.
conceded, and they went further that year.
Evra versus Ashley Cole, Jordy.
Cole.
It's actually Cole, man. Come on.
Actually, cool, yeah.
It's Ashley Cole. I don't think any year of Patrice Evra's career was he as good as Ashley Cole.
Nah.
Well, let's get out of the way then. Right back, Lorraine.
Right back Laurent because it's Wes Brown or Laurent. Even though Laurent, like, he literally is shit after this season.
Yeah.
All right, we've
done business with Yorker.
and this is the debate. This is the way it gets tricky, right? Because yesterday I got in trouble for saying it's Ferdinand or Campbell, Toure or Vidic. Because yesterday I said it was
Van Dijk.
Van Dijk or
Or
Ferdinand, not both.
Why did you
Because
get-
you have to compare the roles. Just because they both say DC next to them, Ferdinand and Van Dijk are
respect that.
comparable. So
I think he was
Campbell,
right. I just tried to make
Campbell
it
or
easier.
Ferdinand.
But you were right yesterday.
I think you was
Yeah.
right. I just
Okay,
tried
cool.
to make it easier.
So Campbell or Ferdinand.
Yeah, it's got to be
Ferdinand.
I'm going Rio.
Yeah, Toure.
I'm going Rio.
Campbell or Ooh.
Rio all day.
I'm going Rio.
It's not even. Come on, man.
Ooh.
The thing that makes Campbell stand out, and you have to consider it. Colo Toure was not a centre back.
Like,
He
Campbell
was
helped him.
technically, and he's a very young man. So Campbell was really the central defence of that team. He's dragging Colo Toure. Ferdinand had Vidic. Go on,
But you can't talk about Ferdinand and Leeds and
Who are you
Campbell
saying?
at
Who you say?
Tottenham.
Ferdinand or Campbell?
I think, boys. I mean, if we go back, Campbell was alone, man. He was a beast for me. But again, I think I'm being a bit biased.
Forget it about
Okay,
all
no.
that
So you're saying
season.
Campbell? That's calm. Who are you saying? Poet?
That season.
You're poet. He's on your blower.
Because
Poet,
no
Campbell
choice.
or Ferdinand? You're Arsenal.
No, Ferdinand.
All right. I'm gonna go with Ferdinand. I love Sol Campbell. I could watch Sol Campbell play all day, but Rio was just something else.
Personal Zender again.
All right, so Toure Vidic. 2003, 2004 versus 2007, 2008.
Vidic.
All right, let's start in midfield. We're going 4-4-2 or 4-3. Well, it doesn't matter really. Let's go 4-3-3, just for the sake of the Man United team because it works for Arsenal as well. We say in
Hold on.
Hargreaves or
Gilberto Silva.
Gilberto Silva.
Gilberto Silva for me.
Silva.
I know Hargreaves is amazing. I know
Oh my God,
Hargreaves is
there,
a
you know.
good player.
But then I think I'm riding for Hargreaves very hard right now.
You have been.
What?
I know my midfield three. I'm
Scholes or Vieira?
Oh shit!
that is not
No,
fair, man.
T.
that can't be
Do you
fair.
know what? I said I know my midfield three. You killed me. No, I'm not doing it.
All right, Scholes or Bergkamp?
Scholes.
How can I not be biased?
Then it's Bergkamp, lads.
Imagine if Mallorca had
Listen,
Bergkamp.
My only claim is that I fucking love Scholes.
this was the beginning of. I mean, he played 34 games in all comps in 07, 08. Scholes.
I know why.
Scored 2 goals.
I know why I should go Bergkamp, but this is.
Is that the year Scholes scored that goal against Barcelona?
Yes, he did.
What else did he do that year?
Shut up, man.
No, it might have to be Bergkamp,
It's
man. The
Bergkamp.
amount of times he's
It's
just
Bergkamp. Do you know
found
why
a
it's
slip
Bergkamp?
pass.
Because I know who's up top.
Yeah, Etu.
So we're saying Bergkamp.
Yeah.
Now it's
This one.
because
That.
he asked for this. I gave him an out on this. You could have had Carrick Vieira.
No, but I want Vieira there.
Okay, then you would have had Scott.
Carrick Vieira?
That's who we got now.
No, haven't we got Vieira, Bichirba, Silva, and Bergkamp?
No. So we haven't
to
decided between
compare.
Vieira and Carrick yet.
Yeah, we have to do Vieira. Vieira beats
Oh,
Carrick.
that's Vieira.
There's no question there, is there? Robert Pires or Carlos Tevez. Pires or Tevez.
Because Tevez was on the left.
Pires.
I can't lie, Pires might have to beat it. Ljungberg is definitely not.
Pires, Ronaldo, Henry.
I'm going Tevez.
Really? No, that's fair enough.
Tevez had more to his game.
More to his game. Is that what you mean?
I think Pires was good at doing what Arsenal do, the 1-2s and the tap-ins. I think Tevez, what we saw from Tevez, he was doing everything.
It's a draw.
It's a draw. It's a stalemate.
How?
I'm putting Tevez
I
there.
thought Tevez 08 was just, I thought that was crazy.
He was a monster. This one 100% goes to the comments. You guys have to decide it because unfortunately this one didn't rile up anybody. Everyone was just kind of like coin flip.
No, I'm not gonna get riled up.
I think we're exhausted.
It depends. You're gonna get riled up because Freddie Ljungberg is a
If you
baller.
lot- if
so
you lot
let's
if you
go.
lot ever said Lumberg, I would fight.
Freddie
people.
Ljungberg versus Cristiano Ronaldo.
In what though?
Exactly. 0304. Like Ljungberg is up there.
Modelling wise.
Modelling wise, even modelling wise,
Nah, 0304. Ronaldo looked terrible.
even modelling wise, I'm going Ronaldo.
Ronaldo looked terrible.
Calvin Klein,
You changed this whole
Ljungberg
debate.
has won this thing.
This boy Giza is not. That's not Freddie Ljungberg in 0304.
Yeah, I'm not gonna die on this hill.
Yeah,
again.
no. That's not. No.
You just charge my phone.
Yeah.
Stop showing me that picture, man. I hate
Why?
that picture.
Why?
That's your gaffer.
See?
Yeah, no, look.
Tego, look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
He's showing him after 120 minutes.
I can't lie, Cristiano Ronaldo's getting the galley after that.
This is him before training.
Listen, it's cold.
Tego!
It's cold. He's in Manny.
Look at the neck.
And the last position, at number 9,
Ooh, this is interesting.
Thierry Henry
Do you know
or
why this
Wayne
is hard?
Rooney.
Do you know why this is hard for
Nah.
Specs? You know why this is hard for Specs? Because these men don't stay in their positions.
Oh, is it Rooney
Are you
versus-
asking number 9 or are you asking completes? You gotta be specific.
I think Henry gets it on both though, right?
No. Why can't Rooney get it?
Over number.
for a
How
season?
many did Rooney score? Just let's just entertain it.
Wayne
scored
Rooney scored
41.
12. 07.
Oi,
Wayne Rooney scored fewer goals than Benjani, Yakubu, Santa Cruz, and Robbie Keane.
Santa Cruz
Shall I
was
tell you why?
baller.
I know why. Don't worry.
Shall I tell you why?
Santa Cruz.
I know why, but you go.
Because he wasn't a number 9. Yes! Look at them!
He wasn't capable of being.
He wasn't a number 9.
He wasn't capable of being. A
I
number
said that to Tego the other day though. People with Rooney, they've always bought a 9 to back him.
Thierry Henry 2004
Yeah.
with Ronaldo
07.
07 on the right.
Fucking hell, bruv. Henry.
You think you need a second striker?
Henry.
You know, Henry comes into any format. You just find a way to bring this man in. It's Henry.
Because they were just space.
Alright, watch this.
And then they both.
Alright, watch this. You ready? Are you ready for this one? And I'm being serious.
Yeah, we're ready. Yeah.
Rooney was the better false 9.
Henry never played false 9.
I'm just saying. Can I say that?
Specs, Jeremy.
Rooney.
Shut up.
Thierry.
Yeah, Thierry Henry. Good.
Why? Can I ask you a question? There's a personal vendetta.
Crowd. I need you to get onto him because he's not just trying to annoy everyone. This is just part of how he thinks about things.
Now let's do the team.
Tego.
Howler.
Let's do the team now.
Tego.
Van der Sar.
I can't say Rooney.
No.
He's telling me. Sorry,
You could say you could disagree with any other position. You can't disagree.
We've got personal. You can't ask me about Henry today.
Personal vendetta.
After what's happened, there's a personal vendetta.
Who has more players in the team right now?
Arsenal.
4-6 Arsenal.
Which manager are we going for?
The 07-08 Ferguson or the 03-04 Wenger.
Wenger.
Is it 4-4? Is it 4-3-3 or 4-2?
It don't matter. Wenger.
Fergie.
Wenger.
Wenger.
Wenger
What
said-
am I talking about? I'm not even going to pretend I'm not biased here.
You're not allowed to be biased.
That manager at his peak, come on,
Ridiculous.
man. That is football. The football you lot grew up thinking, I want to turn my TV on and see that. That was that man and that team.
Tego, the man we're comparing Wenger with gave Wenger 6 and 8.
Not in 2003, 2004, he didn't.
But it's on the C.
2001,
It's on the CV, Tego.
Not in 2003, 2004.
Tego.
That we're talking about that manager. Like that's Ferguson's peak, 07, 08, right? Wenger's peak
Is it? Or
Yeah.
not 99?
No,
Okay,
not
okay.
99. That's we can talk
Do you
about
know
that.
what? We should go
We
through
can
that
talk about
season.
that on another
We
show.
should go through that
We can talk
season.
about that on another show.
Wait, what?
We can go through
No,
that season.
no. With this, we'll get sidetracked. We
He
can go
said
through
peak.
that.
He said peak though.
We'll do that on another show.
Okay.
0304 Wenger, that's the peak of his managerial powers. The football team he gave the world in 0304,
The world?
that is the football.
Yeah.
That
What
is-
about Champions League?
Stop it.
don't
You're not
have to
listening.
do-
You're not listening. You're not listening.
It's a point.
You're not listening.
No.
When you turn on your TV to watch football, because it's a live match, the football you're hoping to see is the football Arsene Wenger gave the world.
I mean,
2003,
I agree.
2004.
I agree.
So for me,
Galacticos.
that's it. Crowd, think about this.
No, don't. Okay, just say.
I'm
leave
biased.
it there. No, leave
I'm
it
biased.
there.
I'm biased. Let us know in the comments.
Thank
I'm
you.
biased. I know I'm biased. That's
See
my
what
favorite
Tigo-
manager.
Tigo goes, think about this. Then he
No,
starts.
no,
to,
no,
he
no,
starts
no.
to.
You just clocked.
No.
Tigo-
No, I'm gonna be completely upfront. I'm biased.
Tigo
But
goes-
let us know, crowd. Throw chairs in. 0304. That I'm not gonna sell it anymore.
See,
I'm not
He's
selling
doing-
it
he wants
anymore.
to be
I'm not selling it
he
anymore.
wants to be a defense attorney.
Yeah. Cool.
0304 Arsenal versus 0708 Manchester United.
Right now we got 6 players. Who you saying? Who wins?
Judge the way we broke it down, Arsenal.
Who wins?
United.
You disagree with yourself.
No, I
there.
don't. I don't.
The midfield wins that game. And
Yeah,
Arsenal's midfield
Arsenal
wins it.
outpower.
I'm saying Arsenal 04 wins
Physically,
that game.
yeah, they win.
All right, we'll take this to WhatsApp.
This is Man United versus Arsenal right here. But let us know in the comments. Please throw chairs at Specs. He had another
See what
howler.
you're doing?
Such a
You
howler.
always have to kick me
We
in the
should
back.
change the name of this show
You
to
always have to kick me
Howler.
in the back, but I'm facing you.
It's a howler. All right, Poet, quickly grab this.
What is this?
Squeeze it. It's a test of strength. Leave a comment, like the video. Let us know what you think.
I've never heard you make that noise.
Oh!